welcome to Sitting Together. Now today I'm back at Zach and Bella's Children's Clothes Boutique, but I'm not here to interview Hayley McGann, Chief Fashion Designer at Zach and Bella, but instead we're here to meet a young performer who in the entertainment industry is what you call a triple threat. That is, they can sing, they can dance and they can act. Let's go meet them. So, Logan, here we go, welcome to Sitting Together.
Thank you.
Hey, so let's start at the very beginning. It's a very good place to start. Tell us more.
Who are you?
So I'm Logan. I've known Kay for years because I have been doing theatre for years, and that's how I met Kay.
So is she Nanny Kay to you?
She's my nanny, Kay. So yeah, and I love all things theatre, so that's what I'm about.
What age did you start?
I was 3, so.
And is that photograph behind?
Yeah, so I've got 2 photos here. Of me when I was younger.
So that is in a stage school, is it?
Yeah, Superstars in the Making.
Mm-hmm.
Years ago now. Yeah, so that's how I started. So I was quiet when I started.
You were shy, were
I was
you?
very shy.
Oh.
And then, yeah, I came out my shell.
And I've heard you starred in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang at the Wales Millennium Centre.
Yeah, so that was with Mead and Carrie Fletcher.
Yeah.
So that was really fun. And
So do you follow her on Instagram?
Yeah.
Because she's a big Instagrammer,
she's
isn't she?
big on Instagram. And
And
then,
Lee Mead is as well.
Lee
actually.
Really?
Mead,
Yeah.
And then I also did Priscilla, Queen of the Desert with Jason Donovan.
No way.
Yeah, and I've got a programme here. And,
Neighbours fan!
and there is a photo as well. And also I've got him signed here. Find it now. There.
Oh,
So-
look at that. You see that there? You've got a shiny bright light. And I've just spotted on... There he is.
Yeah.
So tell us about the rehearsal process for being in those 2 shows then.
So Chitty Bang Bang was quite a big children's chorus. So we had the auditions in Cardiff.
Yeah.
And it was whittled down to I think 16 of us. I was the smallest. And yeah, the rehearsal process I'm sure was about 6 weeks, something like that.
Right, yeah.
So that was quite intense, and we learnt the songs and did a bit of script work.
Is that at any point with the leads?
No, so the leads were on the week before the show.
Right, yeah.
So it was all with like stand-ins, and then you'd put the leads in the last week, and then we did a whole summer of performances in the WMC. So
Yeah, because it was a long run, wasn't it?
It was the whole summer holidays.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Now, you also starred with the Welsh National Opera.
Yeah.
I imagine that was a different
It
kind
was a
of...
very different
yeah?
experience.
You toured with them as well,
Yeah,
didn't you?
so I toured Wales and England with them. So I did 3 operas. I did The Magic Flute, The Cunning Little Vixen, and Carmen. So yeah, the WNO is amazing. However much people think, oh, it's very uptight, it's not.
Yeah.
Everyone is really kind there, and they're really good as a team. But yeah, it was such an amazing experience to be different.
As you can understand, you are a Welsh speaker, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
which you need to be in the opera, I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's you have to be good at languages really, because I've done
Oh yeah.
Magic Flute was English.
Oh yeah.
The Vixen was in Czech.
That's right.
And,
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And Carmen was in French. So
Good.
yeah,
Gosh,
Oh.
wow, yeah. So, you're doing your GCSEs now.
yeah.
What's after your GCSEs then?
I'm not quite sure yet. I'm looking at a few colleges.
Yeah.
And possibly staying at sixth form.
Yeah.
Our school puts on really good shows.
Yeah.
We've just done Miss Saigon and Billy Elliot. So in Miss Saigon I played Chris, and in Billy Elliot I played Tony the brother and Big Billy in the dream sequence.
Because your interest isn't just on the stage, that you've got a
No.
love for and passion for backstage
Yeah,
as well.
I love working backstage, putting things together, and I quite like designing lighting. So that's quite fun. I like just sitting the day before the show and putting everything together.
Yeah. So do you think that's where you'll sort of veer towards educationally?
Yeah, so I think I'll probably have, depending on where I go,
Yeah.
but the main focus is to be on stage. But then
Right.
I also want to have the skills to work backstage, that's a fallback.
Yeah.
if I'm
You
not
said
on
earlier
stage.
triple threat, and I said no, quadruple because of the music as well. I think we can add another one then.
Go on then.
Stage design.
Yeah, well, yeah,
etc.,
indeed, yes. Now, a lot of actors will say that they find the rehearsal room relaxing, enjoyable, and the work starts when they go on stage. And other actors will say the complete opposite.
Yeah.
Where do you stand on that?
I think sometimes rehearsals are slightly more stressful
Yeah.
because you feel like you're going to forget your lines.
Yes.
But when you're on stage, the adrenaline goes, and that adrenaline's such a cool feeling.
Yeah.
I think as well, the main adrenaline is when you're with everyone else, and also if you're doing a quick change.
Yeah.
That's something that I love because you have to get it done, otherwise you're not going on. And I think the difference between maybe theatre and TV is TV you can do it 6 times if you want to, whereas on stage you've got to get it right
Yes,
the first
yeah.
time. And I think I just love that because
Yes.
you end up doing a better performance.
And
because it's like-
also, when you're in theatre, you get a different family every show you're in, don't you?
Yeah.
Because the company you're working with, you
Yeah,
get very
different.
close to.
Yeah.
You were in Oliver, weren't you?
Yeah.
Playing Oliver, and it was one of the funniest things ever.
Yeah.
Because you know when they put Oliver in a coffin,
Yes.
Logan's granddad was sat behind me. They need to get him out of there now. That was really fun.
Yeah.
It was so good.
Yeah.
Really, really good.
Yeah.
So what's next in terms of productions then?
So at the moment I'm working on Phantom of the Opera. So that's really cool.
And that's with school?
No, so I've just done Grease as well.
Right.
So it's with the same company that did Grease. We're now doing Phantom of the Opera, which is a very different choice, but it's very cool.
Going back to Miss Saigon, was that in Welsh?
Yes, we did the whole show in Welsh. Yeah. So
That's
some songs were
amazing.
slightly
Yeah.
different, but sometimes having it in Welsh makes it more powerful, especially for
Yeah.
people who understand Welsh.
Yeah, indeed.
It makes well, the whole point of doing shows at our school is to
Yeah.
kind of promote the Welsh as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So doing them in Welsh is
That's
such a different
another
experience, and it's
dimension,
amazing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now, we don't get political on Sitting Together. As you know, Kay is not allowed on Twitter because of that very reason. But you can send a message out now, Logan, because as we know, arts education very often is put on the back burner in favour of sports education and the sciences. What would you say to politicians who wanted to cut any arts funding for schools curriculum?
I don't think it's fair because there's children like me who love it, and sometimes that's their only passion, and we need it, and especially we need to stop the stigma around boys doing it, because
No, absolutely.
boys are essential in these shows. Otherwise, we couldn't put them on because it would. I mean, there's shows like Six that only use women, but men are vital, and the dance and the performing brings so much happiness to a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't think we
You're
can
right.
cut back on it. We
No.
need to, if anything, push even more.
More.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you talked earlier about being a shy child. So
Yeah.
did he give you that massive boosting
Yeah,
confidence then?
I think when I was younger, my mum had, she forced me to go to start with.
Yeah.
But I think that's grown into something I've loved, and I think that helped my confidence.
Yes.
And I've seen so many other children grow in
Since-
confidence
yes.
since.
Yeah. Since then.
You had good mentors there as well.
Yeah,
didn't you?
they were
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Now take yourself off the stage and put yourself in the audience. Tell us your favourite musical.
I'd say probably Matilda or Shrek.
Modern. So 2 modern musicals
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
They're just so cleverly written, especially Matilda.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
The wording of all the songs is so clever.
Yes.
It
Yeah.
is.
Tim Minchin, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any views on SpongeBob?
I don't know. I quite like the American production, but I
Yeah.
don't know what I think
don't
of
know,
the
just-
British
yeah, I
production.
don't
It's,
know, it's
it's
gonna
weird
be.
seeing it as a musical.
Yeah,
That's what I
definitely.
think. Some of the songs were amazing.
Oh, are they?
But yeah, I don't know. It's a bit odd, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah. I'm
So
just not
back to
sure.
being an audience member. Your favourite play?
I don't really watch plays, but
No?
Grown Ups by Mischief Comedy. So
Right.
they do the show that goes wrong and stuff. It was hilarious.
Another modern one again, you see?
Yeah.
He's a youngster.
Yes, yes. Any other questions, Kay?
Can't think of any off the top
Nothing
of my
off the top of your head? I got a question
Oh,
for you.
Logan has also done well in my Stepfords, haven't you?
Yeah. So I've been doing that since I was young as well. But yeah, I came third in the last Destined in the
Yeah,
15 to 19 category, so that was
impressive.
nice.
Also, and we could name Logan's brother here as well, Finley. He's done extremely well as well, hasn't he?
Yeah, he won in year 2, and we won a trip to Disneyland Paris for him
That's
to sing
right.
there.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
Yeah.
St David's
Lovely
Festival
voices, you see.
Yeah.
Lovely voices. I think they get them from their mum.
So what role do you really want to play?
I'd love to play Chris again, but professionally.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Saigon is amazing as a musical.
Now, you know there's a new production of Miss Saigon. I think it's maybe in Sheffield or Leicester Curve, and they've really reinterpreted it. With some sort of, they're looking at the sensitivities around the story, and so that'll be an interesting one. It's quite controversial.
Like that,
Well, exactly, but it's caused some controversy, but it's worth to keep an eye out for that one. Yeah.
Also, as a comedy role, I quite like to play Shrek or the Trunchbull.
Yes.
They're just
That would
funny
be good.
characters.
That would be
However
good.
much I love doing serious characters and having the nice, sad song.
Bit of
I
fun,
love the comedy
So
parts.
a lot
as
of
well.
musicals mentioned, and say not so fussed on watching plays.
Yeah.
Will you be doing A-level drama?
Possibly.
Are you interested in the kind of the method, Stanislavski, and looking at the old plays like Bertolt Brecht?
I think they are helpful.
Yeah.
They can inspire stuff, but some things I think may be slightly outdated, and I know people won't agree with me, but we use them in theatre, but they're kind of toned down now.
Yes,
we kind of
yes.
use them at certain times, not constantly throughout the performance.
So I'm going to say, now take you off the stage, put you into TV, and I'm going to cast you in a role, and the role is, let's say, come on, let's think of a good role.
Are we thinking drama?
Yeah, a drama role. Let's make you a police officer. Where are you going to find that character from?
So I'd probably have a look at a few other people's interpretations first and kind of combine them, and then if I'm still stuck, I'd probably go and speak to people who I know have worked as police officers or have experience in those kind of situations.
He's on the ball, isn't he?
Or someone who's try and find someone who has played a police officer before,
Yes.
just to try and kind of get inspiration and obviously research the
Do
backstory.
people go to real policemen to get a feel, or are they just different?
Well, I suppose it's what method they choose to. Some people would go in cold and just decide.
Just do it.
Yeah,
That's what you do.
they know enough.
You do that, yeah. You wouldn't research, would you?
Oh yeah. So there we go. This is Logan, as we said earlier, triple threat, quadruple threat.
What's the next one up?
Ooh,
Quintuplet.
is it?
I don't know.
Something like that. So where can we catch you next on stage, did you say?
So I'm doing Phantom of the Opera at the Gwyn Hall in Neath in May.
In May. So perhaps we'll keep an eye on the channel. We put some links down when we get further information on
I'd like to
that.
see that.
Yeah, and thanks for joining us. If you enjoyed this show, my name is Peter.
I'm Kay.
And I'm Logan.
If you didn't enjoy this show, my name is Matilda.
I'm Miss Honey.
And I'm the Trunchbull.
Until next time, we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.